Kenyan will be a Numbi parliamentary delegation be a co fine Israel. In fact, to be crack a one, no so cry a connequine a kosher South pilgrims were any being so count. Then they were delayed overly about 5 hours to the airport. In fact, Nen Sweni, Niama, what we can see, Nen Sweni. But quickly, then we saw the foreign minister, Bontin, Abe issue a friend saying statement. Clearly, within the statement, it says, "Ono we deported Israelis miensa, omusoba be piwo, Kotoka International Airport. Adetiana because of near AC Honum. Oh, your friend is Obi. I say near idea. In fact, minority is not against the fact that Yenyan will be acquired him, no mako state treatment be a na Obi. Oh, sorry, Adna Akasa Amom and a prepape among. We are not against it. That is reciprocal. We are not against it. But inherent in that reciprocal, so there is an emotional balance which is part of the principles you must friends evoke. Obi, so Israel for Babe Kache and say the whole issue needs a minister, Ebufuye, na o deporting Israel for me and son was a purely consular issue. Obi Utia say a consular issue. Obi ba mitum. Na nkata semwa na se ne niam bia wo so de ba NCC so na me pese me tiase ansa na mama ne wura bikum obi what the consular issue and wo mo kan say yen embassy e wo Tel Aviv wo ma reach out to the embassy ni say embassy no emwa wo mo resolve science no yen embassy no ampemwa in fact na Israeli ambassador owo Ghana Onukranumpo any Ghana. So Obi Bisa said, why this haste? And then we hear BBC. In fact, people or other countries will feel that no, these people they are not dependable. I mean, their temperament you cannot measure. And some of these things we mentioned it. Ubetimiaye, enimuenimuya and Obi, a bebon semwamau. Ufatu followers for social media abadge also. But you see, there is a far-reaching consequences in the future, which you must note. And Minjin said, Obeda Samoa would have taken the decision, Honorable Ablakwatu. Minjin said, Anatete would have done that. Minjin said, Mohammed Mumuni would have taken that action. Minjin said, Sharia Yokobote would have taken that action. Minjin said, friend saying, Beho would have taken that position he took. And sometimes, in some way, we are saying, and Ghana, you are taking say non-aligned. But in some to be bar, you minister prepared work or Kasa, which the job of say, or Jabakwafa. The job of say, when you wear kabum. Sometimes you feel that then some of your friends, some of your allies would even ask you, say, Obi, as a friend, now, what is your position now? Foreign ministry policy, no, and the head. In fact, me response be machine kind of be but it appears to me as though some of them who are responding, Obi, they are not even responding to the content. They are responding to headlines. Obi, mami if I won't question you. Me they will communist and Ankasa page so the Facebook page. Or update January 6, 2026. Se ube producers no so be koni page ni so ase na se bi mi twan kontompo a okay ube boa me na wa ma me to adedi we your no nkasa ni page country subject to visa bonds so bi ma me share the and share dia 6 January we are yes and a US e some visa sanctions bi buy so visa sanctions not say and my amaya wa list no se bi se wo ba ho a and some of them are visa no what is it $15,000 na beto ase as a guarantee na se collateral and some ya ma visa no it is a okono amabio mu a e bi sika no na akabo ana bibisa menim se na kiremu yi o twi mu okay watch it mo di list we buy no na Ghana enta ho tio and a minister ne koye post say as many more countries face U.S. visa sanctions and 15,000 visa bond, Ghanaians can be assured that the Mahama administration will continue to pursue mutually beneficial foreign policy objectives. And aligned with our strategic national interest, and that ensures our citizens are not disadvantaged. Trust us to keep fighting for you.
Yes.
For God and country.
Yes.
Obi, this is a minister who is telling us how the Mahama government worked so hard to avoid or to prevent us being on this list. Celebrating.
And supposed to know on 8th January. 8th January.
But the update was on 6th January. Let us know about communication way from Washington about 6th January. For the fact that we are saying that, and I say as part of the things we are claiming, say, visa sanction, migrant visa sanctions were over their boy.
Yes.
We should blame the minister. No? Now, how do we control the decision of America? How do we determine or how do we influence what America do? And now, when you influence in America, and I'll be celebrating in America. And I'll be the question: now, so what were you celebrating? What were you strategically discussing? What was the Mahama administration strategically assuring us of? Yes, I don't know. From what the majority chair and as a majority group, from I've read Manasseh's post, I've listened to some of the NDC people. Then from what they did, they are telling us that the decision to even revert the 5-year, the 3-month visa back to the 5 years. The NDC and the Mahama and Okujeto did nothing about it. They had no influence. Obi, my point now, maybe you don't know to me. They had no influence. Because if you had influence and you celebrated those ones, you had influence and you were jubilating over the visa bond. 1 week after visa bond, immigrant visa
and also buy.
And we are making a point that this one has far-reaching consequences. Obi, so we look, you say remittance a free approach and Ghana from all sorts of places. 6.6 billion
annually.
Yes. Annually.
Yes.
American Sika ebb 2.5 billion. Obi, you are aware, say, that 2.5 billion, a so chain budget here, Okujeto ministry, foreign ministry, annually. A certain health ministry, a certain local government, a certain ministry the brain sika. Obi sa 2.5 billion and ya bosian. And ya Ghana form printing kwa omate. A hesu a omako. A womu a omate. Sabi to juma omaje and omdeba. And before you can work and bring those remittances, he said, in Kratanwa, some people have gone through all the vet interview. They have paid all monies that is legally expected of them to pay. Only to wake up in the morning, now, Washington is telling them that we no longer trust Ghana. So we are putting you on hold indefinitely. Obi, change the school fees. And when mama ni papa bi ni wofa bi ho se bebo obi ten in cat aye adwuma no wetimi aba behwe fie ni mama nro bi wo ho e wo se ye de ma no no num na ho ato no se duro ni sika na fia brote na ba min time mo yawo se bio ye nua bema mi ankasa me idol that lumba ye se ni ye na di eduro e free approach le brano na eduro ni sika de where then when you say Kanato? So these it's real impact that affects ordinary Ghanaian lives. Obi ni abetimi na mabrochiri na police for action. Ka won so we action o document we the Ghana ni afa na migusu ya me document ya holding indefinitely ni ya bona befie ni wa ya di ebusu asase koku and de ni koyo. So the thing, Obi, non-migrant visa and Kahunti, you bet me a visa, a tourist visa. Now the tourist visa, but this one, this is a Brian Yenyan Faso, and that is why we feel that no, Always. And you see, some of these things, it is an amalgamation of a Myanmar. Why, yeah? And I send you a woman here. Obi.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the Americans are my reasons why Ghana was our list. So,
Obi me that's you. Obi me that's you. Obi, friend me cry me because you're too good. Me that's so my reason.
Yes.
Me Niana ya o celebrating no. Obi my reason tina na o celebrating no.
Dabi.
Nti afei de ade. Ya wo insenu. Ya nkyerɛ wo sɛ wo kasa bi a wo kaayɛ, wo nneɛma bi a wo yɛyɛ, wo neyɛ bi a wo yɛyɛ nti anaasɛ sɛ bi w'ani monyam bi anaa wo kootu bi a yɛ fɛ enti ne yɛde maa wo. Ɛna wo ba bɛka kyerɛ Ghanafoɔ sɛ yɛmmɔ nsɛm ma Mahama aban na wayɛ adeɛ sɛ watumi de visa na ba 5 years. No, it's me and multiple. One say Mahama say your friend is saying visa bond no we buy no $15,000 no yen count
Ghana count
Ghana count na Ghana Mahama ne okuje to na edin for papa ama yetimienya na the way they buy na ka ho na say nkomo no
ntimi ani oh okay
ntimi ani sango ni bio ana then e buy omo ho eni adansia you can who be the other.
And one other thing finally will be say Osei Aban and we're in reference to Kasa, what's a foreign minister, a Kasa sometimes on Tonebo na or Dikaya in Sema Tuja or reference saying and say
more example back up.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, unim say just last 6 months and EU for a boy a basu a my noble partner. You for young for dying.
Yes.
In fact, and these are friends of foreign relations policies are
Asempa
and Munyama Yekita and Ababiduso. EU is our major ally. Gaza semi by you did propose that beto. EU had a different position. They had a different position. Said no, Gaza should be built by Gaza for. One month assembly we NC deny no na minister na ba kasa supporting proposal. Let you say you why no we jawala let you we jaw mo e na oko. It is ya ukonya asem a e be dey no make bia ma.
No make bia ma.
Now do you think that they will move a pin to support you? No.
But when him said the NDC as a party, and a matter of public record said they are leftist in the ideology and unim
so obi se o kasa na person say non
aligned yes position
non aligned na ye die tire no no NDC ni tu nie tire bi
oh no the American say yes non aligned way na ewo ho by also the party now form aban nso ye leftist and unim those with leftist inclination eba Gaza eba US relationship with Israel, Gaza, eba the Caribbeans, eba South America, US new relation. Now you know how the leftists
Obi,
think.
The question we are asking you is that does the NDC inclination overrides the position or the foreign affairs position of the country
of Ghana? No.
Of Ghana?
No, it shouldn't.
No, and one thing I may say,
Asempa
Effia. The issue is not about Ghana speaks so. Like I told you, Ghana speaks too quickly, Ghana speaks too absolutely, Ghana speaks too recklessly, and Ghana speaks too alone, entirely alone. They don't stand with anyone. That is our problem. That is our problem.
And
Mr. Obi, you will find a chief diplomat of this country on the social media banter. Chief diplomat on the social media banter with a senator. You know, TV say, your friend Mohammed Mumuni Beyes Adiwi. Anna Victor Beyes Adiwi. Anna Kwame Nkrumah Beyes Adiwi. Anna Sheria Yokobuchi Beyes Adiwi. Don't do it. That is why we feel that no, the temperament of the minister is not fit for the portfolio. Not fit for the portfolio.
Ndianka omampanyi man nkwotena nchen no mfa nipa foforo.
Oh, the on funny for baby foforo, obet me ayade yenim no. Yen start say you go bad. No, he's good, fine brain, he's very intelligent. Yen kasa. he can reassign him to somewhere else. But baby, or one is on one case, I show an easy because send your person you're not there, and yes, I know how many idea. If you have parents and what's no. Oh, that's what Pentecost. I saw no more born praise. No, the way other. Praise is not so. One more the sacred and deity praise. No about Bass and Yabonia. Junto.
All right. And now, Osei, you would escalate concerns when Parliament resumes. Mobe raise you on the floor, right?
Oh yes, obviously. Obi say Obe share request no more. Yankasa keke. The proposals lead to her, which say objective, not foreign relations.
Yes.
You will not just throw it away because it is coming from
the minority.
You will look into it. Obi say you can say establish a high-level technical working group with where any US foreign side no. They share the outstanding issues. Migration documentation, and consular operations. Yeah, establishes ADN. Now, two, that tit for tat policy now. You need Zaya, Nasi, a mindful in Ababesho, to Ghana, the Obon of the Bobu. Sadly, you ain't free ho. Now, see, you appoint a special envoy for the diaspora and migration affairs. Now, see, that special envoy, unreported directly to the president. In fact, yes, also can say. President Mahama sa envoy no onye obi a de nimu yam e international stage ne so onye obi a se bi opi okumu
na just envoy na beje foreign affairs minister adwuma ya na
there be anase yi envoy say yi your friend say papa yi say o hwe Sahel
no
ono je foreign minister adwuma ya
say another envoy de na just say ote ho na ye jeje na situmi nyina no wakwaye simpapanyi
adwuma no so chain no just say you want to change and I said the temperament of the year jumano and yeah no near the year juma was also it will be best that we get somebody who is a bit matured, who is a bit diplomat why yeah jumana check or experience no because your minister sincerely speaking you can tell Mr. Metimiaka say they are when your friend is diploma work be asada parliament no tonight and no yeah
Asempa
ranking member or just jumano. But that is why they say that. Look, diplomacy is saying everything but appearing not to say anything. You know what is language in Asia? You are saying everything, but you are not saying anything. So we must be measured. And then the bonus move, it's a pampa homaswa or pamason. And then the bonny move, and you hear because your minister we are OBM for mammy as with it.
Yes,
mammy.
Yes.
And you my buying. In fact, me Yamson for so dear. Don't mind any babyam. And you will bear me witness. This is about the second or third time we are raising issues on the posting. On the mannerism, on the temperament, on the emotions of the minister. This is about the second time. So, for your friend is saying, base media, they can incite me, the social media, can be incited to do me who Manasa Azuri at the end and say, one kind idea, no kind of Kabetias and Country.
Very well. Honorable, my nase na yenhwe maybe mu resume na mu taking a step further. You be science ready home komobio. Why?
Yeah,
that's the yes. That's the deputy ranking member on the Foreign Affairs Committee, Nana Asafwe J.I.A. or MP Bosome Frehon constituency in the Ashanti region. Mama reasons why they think the president should relieve Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa of his position as Foreign Affairs Minister. Omufri said the country needs another person in that office, Ubia, or the temperament, or the experience, and everything, to be Foreign Affairs Minister. Omu reasons and waka emubi edi atrain. Ekosiisen na higher Asempa FM. Mo ana mo share with YouTube. No we who are your YouTube stream no ekate be yasen restarting ti. You can join us on YouTube. Na afe wababa be hwe de ekoso e studio ha. Enche Parliament ebe resume. Banyame adwe ensaka 2 MPs e studio ha. Baako efri Western region and baako nso free Ashanti region. After this short break, meba be da one di atremo na afe de enkomo no ahihye so stay with us. Yeah, basisi ya.
electrical appliance bang na wo pato. Say your mobile phones with say Nokia, Samsung, Infinix, any phones ahodo nyina. Smart TVs, air conditioners, chest freezer, double decker, tabletop fridges, and a washing machine, microwaves, blenders, CCTV camera, any call Franco electrical appliances. Are durable and very energy efficient. What sounds what it bonus so Guru branch beer benwo Nekwaji electrical appliances are papa nani buofu every Franco anafre 0246 422 338 and 0555 939311 and www.francotrading.com. Now to add your online ubet up to 40% discount. Electrical appliances papa pa ifi eye bako pe eye Franco.
Ecobank Mobile they make me say Ecobank Mobile they make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy, yeah. Download it. You go enjoy it. You can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even just tights with the Apple. Ecobank Apple. Life is easy with the Ecobank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the Ecobank mobile app. You know it's 5-star life with Ecobank. Kim promise.
Hey, Kwame Bampo Penny, market ya, and yet in Supa, na yesta bisano, Anton Swa, Bobu. Esan say, me packet ye mien sape. Me thank you. Emo do phobia do me. Wabombo sia, say me kope tank into. Na din tank na meta me high. Syntax tank. Din na echepa. Syntax tank. Tank benzo de kita warranty bebre. Syntax tank. Na face so, uni my favorite color no. Tank ben ni bit na yama me. Syntax tank. Obia say Syntax tank. Case close. Triple tank. Shedi atro. Eye SINTEX. Syntax tank na. Enye na bebie. Syntax tank. Eye strong. Eye tough.
We need a man to lead NPP. An honest man like Dr. Baumia. A humble and God-fearing man with a vision to make NPP stronger and united to make Ghana a happy home. Baumia, Dr. Baumia. NPP Chabo, Baumia, Dr. Baumia. Delegates are calling you. Baumia, Dr. Baumia. NPP lawyer. Baumia, Dr. Baumia. The grassroots are calling. Baumia, Dr. Baumia. NPP Bona. Baumia, Dr. Baumia. NPP Frewa. Baumia.
Dear NPP delegates, greetings. As we all know, Dr. Baumia is our most marketed, popular, and experienced candidate for the great NPP now. His vision for the NPP and Ghana is outstanding. He has got the character we need in a leader. He's not corrupt, arrogant, boastful. He's our most winnable man. Dr. Baumia is the best man to deliver victory in 2028 for NPP. So fellow delegates, Asempa 94.7, let's vote and win with Dr. Baumia, Mr. Digita, man of rich ideas. God bless us all. Eshi Radu, Radu, Radu.
Eshi, 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 Rado, Rado, Rado.
This year, me too. I'm from Bika Ona. Master Sean the Dream. It be so he talk last year.
Did there? You know you say prize spins they come give car. Now we know they play for free spins so we they play to win the car. Bro, the thing it be simple, crap. From now to the 15th of February, every game you play on prizespins.com.gh, fit make you car owner. Just play, collect golden tickets, and that's all. You feel win. The more golden tickets you get, the better your chances of winning.
Hey bro, wait oh, it be car pay now.
No be car pay oh. If you win aboboya, motorbikes, phones, there many other things.
Wait there, investors made the page. Me too, I dey log on to prizespins.com.gh. They start they play. Cause me too, I dey want 10 car owner. Why?
Terms and conditions apply. This advert has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Play responsibly.
Ecobank Mobile, they make me say, oh yeah. Ecobank Mobile, they make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy, yeah. Oh yeah. Download it. You gon' enjoy it. In my ramen check. In my ramen check. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even church nights with the Apple. Ecobank Apple.
Life is easy with the Ecobank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the Ecobank mobile app. You know it's 5-star life with Ecobank. Kim promise.
Hey, what do you want now? I see your body. Hey, that's sorry. Chimney Musa. I tried it. And I walk on who here cancelled mixture. I can't show it. Remember, Yerba who be around who now. The Yerba Biara. No, drew a hole. I tried to see your we are. Cancelled mixture. And yeah, cancelled mixture. And pay for what's your 1 and 2 months cancelled mixture. Well, won't put to Ankasa. Koto J. Oh, Koto J. Oh, to I don't you, J. I tried to see you. No cancelled mixture. Trust Jehovah Herbal Center. Watakwa. And our year. And you do a friend. 0244 871 862. And 0500 891 458. Engine Fide Biena. Menumbi. On your mapping for. On your batter the woman one benum. And Kratui. FDA. Apinodo. She cancelled mixture. From me. Report all side effect of cancelled mixture to FDA. Using Med Safety app. Remember what I tried to. Maybe you will know how to. No cancelled mixture.
Power me, Osei. Yeah. We need a man to lead MPP, an honest man like Dr. Barobia, a humble and God-fearing man with a vision to make MPP stronger and united, to make Ghana a happy home. Barobia, Dr. Barobia, oh Ghana Chabo, Barobia, Dr. Barobia, oh Ghana Moyom, Barobia. Ghana Refrawo, Baonia, Doctor Baonia, Kiraka, Baonia, Doctor Baonia, Ghana Kiraka, Baonia, Doctor Baonia, oh Ghana Chabo, Baonia, Doctor Baonia, Baonia, number 3. Yeah, Baonia. Bam! This is the man I wanted to be. 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 I want to be like Bawobia. I want to be like Bawobia. I want to be like Bawobia. This is the man I wanted to be. 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 I want to be like Bawobia. I want to be like Bawobia. I want to be like Bawobia. This is the man I wanted to be. Bawobia, no matter. Bam. Omo Bawobia, oh say yewa. Omo Bawobia, oh say yewa. Omo Bawobia, Omo Bawobia, number 3. Bam.
Asempa FM, Ekosiisen, Ekosiisen, Asempa FM, Ekosiisen, Asempa 94.7, Asunyine tie.
94.7 Asempa FM so ne Ekosiisen dwumadie no asogu so a utie no mamena munyina asede ma munyina akwaba. I have a full house now and ene no yeba ababa bedi enkomo. It is a utie ya na wunua bi nso utie wa frɛ no na ka kyerɛ ne sɛ ɔmfa na fidie ne nto Asempa FM. Your discussion segment ya de airbremo. Ye wo 2 MPs ewa ha. My very good friend, the member of parliament for Effia constituency, private legal practitioner, Abekansa Ewaha, lawyer Buama, lawyer na apomu ya bibi aboko.
Obi Yankopon adaruma so nkoye Effia. Effia nkoye kra. Masama ha makofa budu zana. Grader na abadina odibu bunkrofo wonda na.
Effia.
Amna meka mecho.
Why then?
Chale obi say abane nyina ye gitum de yenye road construction. Sure. In fact, you know, the previous government, as part of Yebe improve road network from Accra to Cote d'Ivoire, Ilubu. Enti on Cherry, October thereabouts in Abanuko Kate Sword, the Obe road expansion. Yes. Obi, one mark came Akrofuom done, not subsequent engagement with the people. December Nimna Yinyan and said there was the won't answer na yedibro nyanya dema wobobubu wanenzama. So I had to rush to the constituency to go and engage. Intime engage na yekuhu regional minister na assembly na woji tumde no say waja tumde yen trainer after Christmas. Inti subsequent conversation no akwede okay. Abada poti na yepede yekọ na yekuku take possession of the space. Okay. Importantly, so or affect about 4,000 properties, whether or temporary structures, kiosks, another containers, another permanent structures. Yes. And, in all of these, so they identify and engage on thoroughly. Young alternative place of resettlement. Be a support mechanism. No the way you want zama. But all the people were even asking for in the conversation at the time now, what them and one day when you want zaman or too short because you speak to them in December. You're asking them there by Brunya. I said January, so nobody is being definitive. That them time here, another them time. Yeah. So I had to even speak to the highways director. know said oh nyame ya adom a January ye di bro nya new year obe fresh stakeholder engagement. I have never been involved in all of this. Nobody obi am frame obi am calling me to a meeting as a member of parliament. I expressed my misgivings also waja tum de wanyen ye January obe fresh stakeholder meeting na bibi on my heart yes. Me no ka say obi am frame obi an kan chem de bia the moon komo no okodo Monday me de ankrande man na mete de bulldozer. I actually went to constituency na me feel Monday anopa to come and attend to yen party program as presidential elections committee member. Obi what degrade than a bulldozers na de crofus wo bu crofo na japadi nyina wo from Amedia pipe and tano kromo Obi devastating effect on the people. Corona worusu wana woneza ma gude ma wo tutu ni nyina efim. Obi it's unacceptable. I'm telling you. In fact, Abane Hoyao made the regional minister know because nobody is the people accepted their kwano. So nobody is against the construction. All that they have said time and again, the obia ni eni din komoye ma yenhu because a market no and can't show me mark because this time another this time ye beba bebu. In our country, no be to mark property 4 years, 5 years, a crown one day. But I do when him there no or yada abandoned or beba. But engage you wanna you find out from them there, okay, say or beba contract and it's a daben or riba. It's Bianca by October Nanka Womakeno. They should have known that maybe by January thereabouts you want to take possession of the space. It's at least there's 2-3 months time for them to work with. But from October, nobody engaged them till December. And you come in December and you say by Christmas they should move. It's a man on window now. Window there, you call Christmas in you do New Year, then you go into
their case. No, they Abentua compensation, my one.
No, sir, 1 hour kiosk na containers. They were working on permits. It were licenses. Okay. It's in one day. 1 month. She wanna work it a permanent structures, a structure and only aban nasa said no. Then they are going to work on compensation. Okay. So the main buildings needed on what's there woja on for now. Okay. It's they are breaking the kiosks, they are breaking the containers and all. But the microphone, one thing I mean to you say as government on the day. It's about the people. Yes. Yes, the case and nipa nang sampona what about what the man aban. It is a ban all right. They make a them banama baby take possession of Masase. But Osando ye nipa no ye no dealing intino. Or said there in your proper engagement with the people. Yeah. Now when you know what I say, what buy into it. When I engaged them in December, I sought to find out if at any point in time, obi no one be dinkomo ye mo what I said, oh, this is the process, this is the timelines. Ebi awobe sha say in Traban area whatever, but ebe bubune from mall kwani dunyina edreba abra
up to Fijai.
Up to Fijai.
That's a lot of people. But for licensees them re you know. How long can government say there, okay, my one time or there you engage one and all of that? If government is not going to pay compensation to them, is 1 month notice not enough?
No, so that is even when you have to properly help them relocate. Because they don't have the power to negotiate. Yes. So hours I say yes. Ena Ubiabado as a licensee and a squatter. Yes. That one them and nipa 1 month notice are able to be true. Sure. But this is government people relationship. So government people relationship, you don't treat them as if they're any obi a business interaction. Government the people are your people. Yes. Yeah, can say school fees time also in Akrofuom fees. Yeah, can say Erubu Akrofuom one done.
Okay, no video in the way ufri. Oh wow! In the ufri takrade mall ho eba in the way no.
Media hono ba 24 hours.
Sure. Baby, I want to watch it. Eba Hantaman Bank.
Exactly.
Area eba no. Into a honey in way na be say to Fijai. That's a lot of people involved. Huge. Okay. In way na ba na ebu dine na
Obuni Street and one what on ties. Na what
me ba go say
kwan yeah no say kwan da one onye de
say ya kwan nchen no mo nti kwan ne ye
kwan nchen no mo e dey there say we be expanded there so mo free and that's what's happening but no can prior engagement and e was say koso
obi
e no can
we we ana
me we ba te botuma ba say no I will bring no it's bring mama kwan yin time as make a local you can war parliament constituency specific issue ya ba constituency
parliament kra no okay so we speak our so me were right
let's establish this first constituency specific issue do you have a right to ask question or contribute
if I relate it to where multi dimensional idea okay I can have similar yeah
see what conference
no be beside parliamentary question
make my contribute
oh be more kwa to contribute no say that na more kwa de contribute
but I mean for say from the get go obi owo container was our stretch so be anim say or a temporary occupant right
direct.
What was that question
yes and I mean say there no even as a December now you engage nobody has a problem to move
obi
but the challenge in the day you don't put people at short notice and break down their structures because nipa no or any source of livelihood
obi
honorable
medase my ancient you for na I feel so die din kan ya say Misha me ba hanti ya bo abaso adwuma mo aye no afie twa mu
yes
adwuma kase amoye munya awards nyina kan ho ne ade platform no so enti ya bo abaso ye be koso anso ne mo adi nkomo ebra bebam na menchia menua we wo misa ni faso menua pani kabila
sure
metie na me small boy kakra otimu say omo aya na body no wo yi kakra no wo behu asa wakoto no still na no da ho te de otie enti no so e buy some say me nehia ba ko mienu bi isua ba ko mienu bi so free ne chan ana menchia menua so otimu nsa bonkum so menua council lawyer
yes
boama for no mo MPP no mo no dodo na ye gentle
omusuban ne
yeah omusuban no ya ye pe just da wo ha no mo de ba ko bia wo ti say de ne wo yi I just a fine gentleman the contribution and everything or kasa of parliament ameta na permit no a very knowledgeable person and alone no so what pa
sure
ti ya fe na ya sha se ya ya wo be class 1 class 2 alone no ya ba be John books no be na kan kakra ne ya hwekwan ya be fa so next this year bachelor law entrance exams na hwe say
oh okay
say bibia
oh yeah LLB
oh yeah me fa aka last semester na yeah be di mo chinka
why jurisprudence
yeah and no na me no recently me ko church ho me say
okay would you jurisprudence no so bet you as ya
ti had the be free maba say say the aka nyina wo lectures ni nsem ti had the be but me colleague the all nyina ye kwan obefa so as any pa be 4,000 say 3,000 work obenyo mo votes the next elections no an oye ho adwuma ne boapa na omunsu the reality is that nipa na wote ho ne nim say baby wote na ye temper wote kwan bibiri kra na nje any authorization kra no
kote na
oh exactly
wote kwan chan me ba wokasa so who raise point of order na say objection be out the train
when you catch the eye of the speaker
yes the eye of the speaker ebi so na ne eye so hwe ebi kwa na wote po achi bia la say mo kan say kila bia chi kisa bia wote ase ntitobo ase enti unim say nipa na ba bi wote no from day one kra na so kwa assembly no follow within no kra ye catch ne say you can be removed anytime
yes
a basic is it mo can say in law no be agreement and terms and conditions one of them say anytime you bet me you afro ye ma duration say be ma 3 months notice 4 months notice answer ye catch us say anytime be you hear say ye you free go bia no ye be you afro me pacho my lawyer me we say
within reasonable time
yes reasonable time
yes
reasonable time
ma deny a bit here obehia dem meboa ne first and foremost
so we cry the boa ma
first and foremost baby a here in there friend there or ye kwan area and Akwanin China in the year pre-expansion. Yeah. From there, in Wawoyan, Betina, you know. That whole area has already been inhabited by people.
Sure, that's true.
It doesn't No. I'm painting a picture for you to see there. On a road area, na other honum de that they were Akrofuom encroach. It has been part and parcel of settlement. Only that by the mappings and other by the road demarcations
or a
road reservation.
So the line say a road reservation.
If you are
whether 10 years, 100 years, whatever, no, a road reservation. And now, emre that one say once a year reservation, a year by a year government property. Now on to farm out permanent. Anytime you person expansion. You remember our money. Reasonable time, no flow. Ye nyina ye Ghana for a third be a young kind of cray. Ghana ni bia baby what ye. Say by emra or any emra. Who catch us one sorry through 1 year
problem.
And South Africa na ye one wo krom ha nyina the congestion I intimi nya nom ne ade nyina sa niam we ya na the politics any human face.
Yes.
Abam. Ana ye ho kire ye de was ye near so human face. Oh, ya na obi betua na ba school fees and obi yes na ye tisad ye decide ye not na o mu a we will never and ever develop. Ye better ABCD no musa. Not the fact that come in here, but ye nyina o mo e kan o mo no. I don't think so. Mo nyina ye MPP for o mo nyina ye NDC for no particulars. And you be I start here was where the omampani ho. I can't then.
Yeah, also we didn't.
That's the idea of Mampani. No Mampani, I want to chubu dozana. Or Mampani on uchi excavator na wade kwa ya ina. No. Awa unko for no mo bomb paesre or more susasa kwan ya nya mom. E kwan am sama faso from Ufri what can I say? Takra de na wo call.
Yes. Bank and as wo Takwa area.
Takwa area.
Okay.
Come nim call ma spend days wo apon pen. Minim area no.
Okay.
Nti minim ho akọ agunan kwanta. Any ade.
But stretch we na Takwa kwan no so.
Okay, I know you.
Where you from? So Ufri Takra de ba Accra.
Accra. So when na nya one ya pese yes ma hu kwan. Nya one ya pese yes expansion ya dualization bi. Na what Sanya sama nka omu yi ba Akrofuom. Awo wo kwai we wanya kwai we ne e ba ya wo se ya ma omo tra on the
Basa. Ono say
ya mom tap engagement na work an wo ti parliament ya na ye engagement no went me anko bi
Debbie Akrofuom
no wo parliament
Akrofuom
come mo engagement no parliament
minu Akrofuom
one time maso
Debbie
assembly meeting last assembly meeting
I attend every general meeting. Please don't put things in when you don't know. Where you're my senior, where you're my colleague, fine gentleman. Where you don't have facts, don't bring in. Debbie, you are first suggesting there stakeholder engagement to be a kokodo meeting craninti mankubi, which is palpable falsehood.
No, me busa kobi.
No. Miss I have told you here that even as member of parliament, when I even went in December, now I met the what's the wound to know. I engaged regional minister, municipal chief executive, highways director, spoke to them about this engagement, and they all considered or your oversight there in the process. One bomb, don't even consult. Until don't drag it in there. Second, unfortunate about my catch them the Akrofuom for one to pay road. Obi anka don pay road. But say ti krom Akrofuom no and Akrofuom so ba be road. Na sorry anopa no the bulldozer and a grader. Whatever be bulldozer. Abia no Effia no be.
Abia ni obe sade no Ghana ha. Say MPP aba say CP aba say so sorry I no kubugu ba bia kwa. But em kreti
afena you be say start here adwuma.
Yes.
Omunya ndru Effia koma proper. It is here no your advocacy is here and say omun hold you on kakra. no many consultations.
No, not
how long.
That is why I came from there. From December notice now, what the man now work he says Wama with the bronye. Yes. I was expecting, we had all discussed that come January, they will have further stakeholder conversation, even concerning all the major players, so that we will come back and inform the people as to the final timelines. As of December, and come on. So I, being in Takoradi throughout the entire Christmas season to the New Year, and thereafter until I came to Accra on Monday, nobody. Because even the people were asking the honorable when they assembly didn't come on, Obiam wanted she. So then last week you come and indicate to them that by Monday you come and break. Then you start that execution. So that is where we are making that complaint. But don't break over from me. They are winning. I told you
nobody
has made that.
It wasn't done out of any wickedness. And I say,
Dr. James Kwabnabon Febemba.
And I'm a party of in Yokobu.
My final question to you today. Regional Minister 8 year. I know, sir, Joe Nelson is listening. So, person hold you on to for how long?
Obi, my point and my conclusion is that they should let everybody have a definite timer which should be reasonable enough to move the people out.
Who will decide the reasonability?
Oh, but that's what you if you meet our stakeholders, say what's your law? Say Eco stakeholder forum. No. Eco stakeholder forum. Contractor never catch the agency in which open the Oba. Oba show no working plan. Okay, mpeden ka midi druha because onye fi ankote no ye wo ye fi sama na wodaba. Sure. So if they and I had even when I discussed the regional engineer, I put in even that there. Say Edebe Shasine Bubu city center na effect oye more and heavy. Able to by giving that notice, I shall say the outskirts impact oye minimal. So obedu 2 months simple na e de bubu from 100 bar able to city center no now obia was say they move bia when you adequate time wako.
And I think all of this
somebody has to explain to us to know maybe that is possible, this is not possible, this is why it is not possible. Then you go back to the people and say this is all they are saying. So even if it is 2 weeks, we are definitive on it that this is why we can't go. I can become part of the advocacy group Ayebe Akrofuom. Then if there's any support mechanism, and I was talking about support mechanism. Osanda oye nipa wo na adwumenti no say bia as a tractor bi mpo na ye be high say I ready dey be you container assembly no yeah the BBA so there because as member of parliament I'm now still providing that support to be me here 1,000 me here 2,000 me go to refuse so say am can you are a member of parliament and you know how these things work
very well.
On use this platform,
yes,
no advice almost say for the benefit of sub project no enti yesro baby ade na dun obi anyi ne obia message obia ni e kwan no e wo se ye kwan
ye beba okuru
doc
kakra be ko
James
we nim say we yasa ba dia was ye mo mo de
ben fani na
ye wi abako kasa wo
na say me ka na ye lobby
na da na wo ka when wo ka na ye bubu ni ama no wo lobby me ye kwan no
be ka say ye ja kwa na be se bra be buda ye
honorable members mo me enti Dr. James Kwabnabon Fe doc on this issue, I mean, in your experience, how should it be handled?
Obi, my Ghana, empire.
The microphone. Yes.
Empire ni say, inyina no yebekai, ahunu say, ye sinto, high pa o my wimu, eye bako. Ena de aka nyina fimu in discipline. Say discipline. And as ye di hunia.
Yes.
Ye share muswa. Ye wakasa be a kind of restraint. Kabachura J. Brahma. I obey Yabungre Timu.
Yes.
Then member of parliament. And as at that time, the legislative assembly in 1953, when the motion of destiny was moved on no second day, or second day no can say, Okutu, a former Secretary of State of the United States, my research says that he was quoting Eli Root, and he said, any people who have been independent and successful have succeeded on account of one singular attribute: restraint. Say you will be beyond kwine, and so you know, say, and you need none yet. Minianum members of parliament. As some of Bina Cano, a woman. Nahena, kwine da. One. Se kwine da hon mo. Ni enim se ye be expansion akọ hon mo. Why na ma kwine ma ye see not dey na omububu no nye temporary temporary structures. Adan ye see ya bosso. Why na ma authorization permit building permit ema ye see. Brebe dientia. Two, lawyers, you know, even when I hold title to land and I allow you occupancy for a period, unchallenged, uncomplained, without anything.
Yes.
Now, after a period, if I want to get rid of you, you have a certain right accrued to you.
Yeah, that's
adverse possession.
Yes, but in the new Land Act, when it involves state land, that thing is no longer there. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. But I'm just making a point about civil.
You create a relationship that the person can try to enforce some rights.
Exactly.
When you are clear.
Exactly. And up to when any decide here. But this is not to make an excuse for anybody.
Sure.
As a development researcher, Adebako edu omayinya pa a result from indiscipline na meka ho asem no. So me say the primary problem of Ghana is indiscipline. It permeates and metamorphoses into many other challenges. Lack of stakeholder engagement.
Sure.
And when I say stakeholder engagement, it is not me saying that my stakeholder engagement. It is about proper stakeholder engagement, taking into account power relations,
which is very important.
Say, power is stakeholder engagement. What friend member of parliament, what friend him for, what friend assembly members, what friend assuring penning for, obi one more, and kobit me a kasapa. You must devise a way to engage that person. Assembly one more person hoka, but ne hene wo ho. Ontumi nka, obi o mani kunu ho, ne hene wo ho. You need experts to lead that conversation. Was it done? And I'll tell you why I'm making this point, because Effia there was a research done by two of my professors at the University of Cape Coast about projects and your government being abandoned. They are not patronized.
Yeah, it's true.
Because nipa na ebe kwa use ade no ya involve wo. You could see a market. Nti market bebre, schools bebre, nobody is there. It's room. So way aba yeka. What lessons are we learning from that? None. If you are conveniently, you will drop President Mahama in, but
of course,
that was convenient. But I think that we need to rise above that.
Yeah, that one was in jest.
Of course, I know. That's what I'm saying. But of course, the politics of it, and sometimes it can be allowed. But I mean, we just need to be sure. Say, it doesn't continue because it is not the president. At the end of the day, you need that too. And the important point for me at this point is say, you say a channel way a senior big boy in Ade. Obi Honma, Adiana Yeno. Yet they sign a life forever. Or a Ghanaian. Is there an avenue to mitigate? Because Kwana was Oyen. So long as the state acquiesced and allowed people to be there, there is going to be damage that must be controlled. How are you controlling it? You can't do it without the member of parliament for the area, the assembly members, in for war, a certain penny for war. Use them. In fact, when it comes to counseling, one won't be known about Buama, Yanis Uncle for Edin Como, and I can understand him. Yanum Kra said, "Be a cotra MP, and ye tea baby." Asem sifie ye be frɛ na campus wo oda so ye MP adwene ne say oti MP oti ayi parliament we wanya so wanya ho omo sika bi wo ho nti obi akoye ni bibia awo aba no okoto akora ni di kura say bremiskara me fan koye adore waware ba ko wo ire ba ko o se me ko ware second one bremiskara me ko ware nka ho. Until we learn to refuse to accept some of these things, Nema Binuma Sabi, any say fata, ya man no sem hono. Until say Rebecca say, Yan Prince Ubiono, Yabeko so yes, it is a high time say Rebecca say, look, there must be limits to Nema, Yade Baye, Amanyosempa pathway. Let's discuss this as a national issue. Ghana ha akwai adodo saying na yama ho kwan amankrofo akosisi dan wo so
be o ka say na me dream o mitrim say I'm wondering when they get to if you come
Charlie Grace you don't know what you are
this matter
boss can you know
but you know Accra why Accra is overpopulated. We have more than houses that Accra should accommodate.
Yes.
Who is talking about that?
Unauthorized places.
Now, so that you know, the president is going to discuss resetting Accra.
Resetting Accra, Davos.
And
World Economic Forum.
We will come to that. The
World Economic Forum.
Yes. Is he going to discuss it there or is going to make a statement on it? If it is a discussion,
communications.
So what I'm saying is that to the extent that we know that we need to restructure Accra, because this ring road, there were ring road central, ring road north, ring road west, ring road east, ring road west. That do you see them?
No.
Flooding Accra and Soto now flooding baby. Why? Sewage system was properly planned. Then indiscipline. Obi apiso onu dan. Obi apiso onu fie. Because yama o high dan is so expensive. Why should it be? Say me behind dan. Menda mu wie. Yesi tua
2 years.
Enfie miensa. Enfie num. Enfie mienu. Aba ye mra wo ga na ha say
6 months.
Say ye dan ya wo kwakọ temu ni wabusua. Eni say bro abusumi miensa. Business na wo kokoya busumi nsia. And so yet trust indiscipline. So what we are discussing, TV so
yes.
Nema yes ya ni ade ya yesi emfa human face ni ade. Me de kakra meka ne say ya say ye ho ache. Na ye pese ye tene ye ho a. Emma no kwa. It will come at a cost. We should be ready to pay. But in paying for it, we should learn to say never again. And in preparing, we can say no. Hey, Fana town and country planning drawings. HSA, quite the honwa. Ya starting man for focus. Those are the things we should be asking. Mina Boma Asema Okano. It should be drawing our minds to say new communities are ya design ya demarcate say Ekosiisen structures or no. And if an acquinder, and if an soda, and in our public facilities work. Yasha said the man crossing down one. Men stop on the
Because see, I'll call even here in Accra, the sprawling areas in Accra.
Two. Who now who can sit down or no? Obi on my say had monsuo fa. Or say anyahwe me. O ka say wopa like the Jews when they said to Pilate, or can say me worship me son. Do you know what they said? Let his blood be on us, and his blood poured on them.
Yeah.
AD 70 came. The Jews were killed like Holocaust came. Yeah, never be. Yeah, the year Akrofuom. We hurt people, and we forget they will pray, and their prayers may be answered. Yeah, careful. Yeah, the time any bread, any indiscipline.
Some bit of information. The regional communications officer of the NDC,
very good.
Western region, on one day communications manager, Ghana Gas, Richard Kirk means I will say Obi, Happy New Year. I am surprised and sincerely sad about the stance the MP for Effia has taken. He and his party people started criticizing the government about this same project last year and tagged the project as 419 because according to them, we cannot start the Takrady to Cape Coast Highway. Suddenly, they are fighting us now that we've started. Obi, I personally went to the minister in the first week of December to plead for a month extension before they evacuate the occupants. The minister agreed and gave them a 5 weeks extension. So why is he complaining again? My brother, even if you give them extra 3 months, we would come back and have the same discussions today.
Obi.
In Manchester.
Member answer train. Obo mi di one First and foremost, nowhere as I know in Effia constituency, another Western region NPP, and Ubia Kasa Etia road construction worker NDC Fukadu Obabe. He should bring. I challenge him. Offer evidence and brand to my. No, also there. Also, I said 419. And I'm say as Isaac Yabuama and a Western region MPP minimum masui or dahono. I have never heard nor seen because I'm an advocate of that project. I have been fighting for the Western region routes even before I came to Parliament. When MPP were in power, them flyover in a Ekosiisen road, in a secondary road, I fought vociferously to get those roads done. And I placed there on record that Obie ni honoma or Kasa Etia them, not even the people who are being removed are against government coming to do it. Second, hold on, neighbor. Second, also say, in what capacity is Kirk telling us that he went to the regional minister and asked for an extension of time?
Oh, sir, or government appointee.
Yes. That is where in Namese, he doesn't have that locus to be the one to have engineered a 5-week expansion or extension when we are talking about stakeholder engagement. So when no kade no pray in a woman 5 weeks, o send the onti chrome ho. Now on him the effect na ye can one no. Say oko no dream the oko 4 weeks and 5 weeks to him he thinks he has done well.
So chrome why you mean
no Effia corona ye can one way affected so if I as MP, Senka all regional minister was so that said that I'm a regional minister. He should go and ask the regional minister. When I met him and was discussing this thing in December with him, when the first notice came, what was my plea to him? After my stakeholder engagement, when I hold private discussions with people, I don't put
once you put that information out that you met the minister to have some plea with him.
Of course, yes.
Maybe
no.
Agreement you make.
I didn't make agreement because I couldn't even have agreed. The only good thing that he told me, which I relied upon, was the fact that again, as I said, Senyame Adoma will be a further stakeholder engagement about the parties which I will be invited, which never came.
Very well.
And beyond it, the Kirk and Asempa Okano. Mema Yenfa and my brother Ken, I want to be a leader, say, proper process. Now say you inform your name, we will all stand, tie our hands and make sure that we meet those deadlines. Mema Yenma Ghana and Koya, the Madrin or that you intimidate Ghana for day. And when I met them, when I met MC and the regional minister, don't treat the Effia people as if they're the same old Ghanaian that you do. Because when you engage them properly, now yet I said or 1 month in Edama and OC 31st January, I will be the one to even speak to them and tell them that after 31st January, in it is on your head. That is leadership. Mama, you treating Crawford is the same old mindset that we have about people.
Let me say a big good evening to lawyer Alexander Sasu Tinkran, Oye Juma Ghana Revenue Authority, Utie in Papa, lawyer Nyame Inshra. Keep listening. Yes, honorable. Finally,
Obi, baby, a teen and say best of one account. Say, send your TBiano, who do a quine so several thousands of people, multiple purpose. And he was here, and a baby out in Sunim say, Sebi, if Chako him, quiet, they are, will be free. And your best rooms will be in Yama. Because you're too kind, near Quaman or near who say, congestion knew what, chronomy clean, where you say, who was say, now, a nipa ben or more develop hormone or more leaders, against your uncle, your house, your doctors. You were professors, you were engineers, you were lawyers, you were BBAB. But in discipline now, senior, in discipline, and at time beyond the BB the excuse at the advance here in discipline.
Or say you rationalize.
No. And you do baby, yes. A bit is a galamse issues, yeah.
In discipline.
Oko kai say na say adwuma ni hoyi na ye say na wasa wo hwe nipa na ye say oko ya na time bia so elected representatives ye suro say ye beka no kra che om say masa ba bia mo ne man se move no mo nya kwan no unim say oko ka bia beka sa wo MP kra no wo so de ekoso no so mpa ya asem wo kra ka wo beka bia ma na edu abato ye be kire wo enu nyina ka ho me say ebra so because say yatimi anya sika be ye kwan a eni kwa se bibi endran se meme de me amasia ma me bre na me nkukọ na me nya ba bia mede obi kura TV busa se enti wuyi efri ahe ne yenko enti yenko pe ba bi mo no na oni mpefe se ba bi obetena aye no ye o start se o develop ho na de na o masisi ni dan no o start tro ho stop work eno ma bubu ubekọ mu no ba bi bebre wo man hu o start se o mu develop sa de no na ye de nkofo Federation Assembly stop work na ya ma date by this date remove by this date egugu ho omo remove no afa ekire ne para ko tro ye no wa ma ne taku no wa ma ne sempoa one cd we develop we a wo say waka ho untu
bi kra ho ma omo ane sheda
ebi mu kra ho
omo ane sheda o tro a
so that wo beto a
but Obi
no we don't need to encourage it
perhaps me say me nya ho kwan pa be ye Ghana man pani me ye mami 1 year not more than that adeba kupe na nkameku nanka ebe solve all other problems. Discipline with respect for time. Who say am enemu of air. O ka say obeba program in tema on time you be punished. Obeba na obi early. Obeba na obi. The production crew. Omo afi na no omo yo mo.
Asemo de senior na beti maka.
But of course, Obi, I'm not saying it to indict you.
No.
But that's a reality.
Not only on this.
Not
only here.
National programs. You see, best start at 3 o'clock. Parliament sitting will start at 9. It will end up starting at 12. Now you know the cost involved. Many Washington say, "Oh, me free Parliament. Member will 4 o'clock. I mean, ako ye juma bi emu edin pa. And I'm say 9 o'clock than 12 o'clock. Parliament no be end 6. Mimi no 4 o'clock arrangement. Ye kwako ye bibia life and death matter am obi no. Ye ntimi nko. So the ripple effect of indiscipline no massive. Obi me say let's get our discipline and timelines right. And this is the last point. In project management.
Okay.
Na me no ka contractor na sementia. Contractor biara ye di project man so nkoye no. And so display the timelines for people to see.
Yeah.
Can we say that of this particular incident?
No. Of all projects in this country.
Let me there back on the as some American acquire Konya ne say ultimate can say in China. And then another important point, the issue of
not even one display.
Perhaps
not one.
Yes.
Mitigating or alleviating the pain or the suffering that the people affected will go through. Now, there say been compensation.
You are trusting.
Oh yes, I know of this Accra of Ankowi. President Kufuor time. Ebinu compensation. Now we are under President Kufuor Omukoye. Almost your mom.
Some of them ended up in court.
They say Akosombo. There are people claiming to date that they didn't receive compensation. What I say? Enti yakoye ehu nipa bia. Ye ni yo ye eni ye nsem kan ye bibia no. Obi bottom line. Ye te say ye ti because I say you su ni e ban de ka kono no. Ye de anu be ka say ye pe ye die. Eso ye ni yo ye e pre de enye. Yes sir. Yes, sir. You be ye.
I'm hoping, say at least you come out any at the some, you know, my name say changes there because. It's such a way sure. When you must start here, bulldoze and see we show some bigger. And my careful no. It sure what will happen, but Nyame Adomoa will be here as and when new development.
Media beha me say obi. Ye be bubu niam na be wi. Na bia yanti anya. Media me tembia mu say ye relocate nipa ye say ya. Je ya na ha me ya ne say wo be ya ade ne be bia no agya to ho.
Na agya to ho.
Me constituency 2018 ye ko tu nkofo kogun Fidel Rose. Ye ko tu nkoko bi kura board ya aka be some few months. No, what's about how many until be crack a some 1 month be nanka watcha a big bunch a cabe some few months no 2 you could 2 nina good somewhere 2018 2019 be in the quine at the home baby yes see agenda 111 work from mamma be bunch and you could 2 nina good any idea Ekosiise and to me the say contractor no
Enye
ready dia mane nko me da bia menam bibi te say ye kwan ya omo ye ne tema road yi first motorway any ade wo say baby ananka ye kakra nam so no ma adwi no ma gya ho unhu de oye na ye futuro boy wo kọ ayika so first ho a no ma eno na ya na mempe utu a na wo ye kwan na ma ba pass nipa na de na osi ho no oni the authorization so wotena ho a na say ya award say any contract na ye nyini free
very well
because bibini de okata wona ne be come and ase ya adwuma 4 years be ba na project no ye nka nwei enye nipa ba ko nso
mate
aha nti ye nye de ye nipa mara nya adwuma
let's avoid stereotyping
say bibini no
say ya na ye kasa wo ye ya ye kasa wo
ye nyina well I would draw that but ye nyina to da bia nipa da sani wo ho no
nipa some kind I like that but the
point nyina wo da nyi before no film e no de me no we adwene but nipa sam ka wo ho no
nipa ya so brache
aya so brache to da bi my bi on me te say my bi ne ye ma no Jejo Rollins time ne ye ma no DS
this is
ewo NDC ewo boase no mo fi so betima ye no call no ka kire won say mu ba kwa maba no ho no onya ye pe obebu no hotel agu o se me ade na me se mo se me nye na me se me pese me wodi nti a me pese me ye friend teacher Bruno da hote ase
ojitum so obeye pe
o se so ojitum so obeye sa position DS na o se wo say ya wa ba woni me be ka say e be kam nti na me pese me be ko krum ade musu amode ti krum ha no se mo de sa position ne mamia minimum ni na be nya problem
abi minimum be aka
omo to odi na omo se papa na omo se na nyi na je
oni political man
obi we de mama nka se mi
no mo ko lo ko se na omo so say teacher ya da se ya sa ba bi
after the fact that man na me acting general secretary for elections but if elections no after I had left the party Panipa back we say now ni again so now ni dey tia oh yes rose o ba hwe ana ye fe why ye di
we ma me fa we ntwa mu say MPP mu gra mo MPP mu gra one kwabra Japan started so be tran na so de mara ye adwuma we timi survive we NDC MPP nyina ye and there are some of the people party people in NDC ye general secretary Krefi say
Assembly okeka crying
na ni ade no ye to the bia ye mpem ye njai sani amana ye krokro ne ma wonim sa ade na nye ye ma discipline nye adwuma
eno so na hia ye
to the bia ye ma omo ye fi so mutrimu adin nye trimodin but omo making sure say the right thing is being done.
The Hebrew word
at the end of the day you nyina ye ne beje say you tooth car okrom ha na ye ko baka makama ye ne beje
shuva and I say teshuva. Now if you do the transliteration repentance no is turn your back or turn away. That is the import. Enti yese wasacha nsacha no say na me ko nifa madani ko benku na me ko manim madani ko machi na me ko machi madani ko manim eno ne adwensacha untimi nka se masesa emma wo bra nya sa pepepe da enne wo sesa ye.
In other words say you can reset should mean something
else. It should set us on a new paradigm, a new path.
Very well.
And it must begin with the mindset which Nkrumah said at independence. We must realize that we are no longer colonial but a free and independent people. We must change our minds and our attitudes.
What about the CBP?
No, Charlie. Dr. James Kwabnabonfe. No, we brutal. Yes. Honorable Governor, member na ye wosima kakra entimo flag bearer race no hit up. A brochure for na started be na me ba ko di nkomo.
Me ba na interview ba.
Wabeka na adwen ko ne baby. Enti where do you stand? Meaning say we strong Baumia supporter. A form to say emamo.
Obi Odikan no ma menda party na say for giving at this stage my main casa as a member of the presidential elections committee.
Oh, okay, presidential elections committee.
Into ama introduce sir onimbe say no by neutral.
I didn't know. But I suppose
oh that sir Obia ni maybe amijina. That was before exactly I was exactly and beyond that
you may never
Kabila even the candidates all the candidates know that prior to my appointment onto the elections committee where I belong, but they still believe in my fairness and competence to deliver.
To be unbiased.
Of course.
No, but I hear said there are other members on the committee. Ebinum so are known to be supporters of other.
No. In fact, Obiabe did that from all the candidates, Bepimonde, and all the media, this committee have exhibited the highest level of transparency. Openness.
Is it the committee chaired by
Joe Wise? Yeah, Joe Wise committee. Yeah, na yes, the main. Yeah, Ford. Yeah,
one signing the piece.
Yes, Ochena Ebe them program.
So far, all the candidates are highly about.
Yes, because from day one, we have gotten all the aspirants involved from album validation, up to selection of venues with the EC. Security arrangement. BBR or border on this elections, all the aspirants, another one assigns, another one representatives. In fact, when the proxy conversation it took the committee with all the aspirants to resolve the matter. Tescon, Ebeka, the Bian was warrior, to the satisfaction of every stakeholder.
Okay.
And we've come to the point where ended that we had even a session with the Ghana Police and Electoral Commission with all the aspirant representatives, where full briefing was given to Obia about where we have gotten to the preparedness. Yam Obia said the security is 100% in the possession of Ghana Police Service. Police from Yata said that all the police stations and other voting centers will make available heavy security presence to make sure that Obia Ome Hiadobe them if the bodyguard, another me the macho man, another me the Obireba, na ye Ababe say, Jumedina ye no. Enti manayebo to trust, and let me speak into the Ochina program and Yame Adoma, Yebe Aliza Hotel. No, your friend is stakeholder engagement. You invite the former presidents, you invite your council of elders, you invite Peace Council is also coming, all the aspirant to will be there. It is just for all of us to reassure ourselves that so far this is where we've come from and this is where we are. Now, most are so why you're satisfied with the process. No, you best one body up till there you be na ya tuaba na ye whoever becomes the leader of our party in terms of our presidential candidate. Obi no no ma obe to them transparency, equity, equality, fairness. I say, go pim there you be so that say hey obi a dodo no about tuaba man there onjina ina name all the aspirants will feel free, they will be ready to say that let's join forces and prosecute the agenda of the MPP. You know, so far so
meaning that Ochina aspirants in Abe halt your campaign.
Now Liza Hotel. Yes, you be engaged. Ekorofuom and Nijeni na about the peace pact, but for us as a committee, the platform is to further engage them. Because anyone is share several yen offices are ye meeting, but symbolism up to even next week, we want the entire country to know that we are in this together, that the party stands united, that the party will go into this election, that whoever is elected, won't break this party. But all the things that they sought for as candidates, which is fairness, which is transparency, which is accountability, which is equity in the process. This committee chaired by Joseph Osei has provided the most level playing field. Baby, not in secret nor in public. There is anything untoward towards this execution of elections. When we stand committed there, you be deliver come 31st January 2026.
Oh, okay. That's some good news. Congrats to also on your appointment onto such an important committee. I think it's a plus. It's a plus for you.
Yes, you be more briefing. You be more. So in fact, you invite you into your reporters and the rest can all come and have it.
Very important. MP for Akrofuom. And I wait will be
invite.
Odru
so him say you will feel we nipa ba ko a me pe wasem ti bibisa aba na wo ba bia we na se me bo kakra na the eyes abo so be wo ya ne dan ya obewu oh nti yare bi wo ha de aduro no wo de man wo hin wo de man wo de bibia o say life support no e wo ha du ba bia ya na wo be sa bi na de na koye ye wo show mo well at the end of the day they say can be NDC ni and about me so be NDC ni
sir
wo hwe nsem ni bi obi ka o mo say ye ne ye campaign ma ken uti asem ni bi so o mo say na mo kra mo kofa ba o mi afre NDC kra be ye den eja yem so de ye yamamu niema ni bi pen yamamu aloteju cosmo yamamu Francis Isiamo yamamu Bawomia
Francis Isiam, yes.
Na alote yamfana ma omo
alote so no am MPP ni Francis Isiam became a member of the MPP
na alote onye MPP ni say ya okay well yamfanto
referred to him he campaigned for Bawomia
yes but onye MPP
na obi o campaign ma Bawomia
there
well Matthias here yamfanto hoy and ye de Abraham ho chirem ye de Bawomia ma mo na se ne
Joseph.
Sasa ma bana mo kan say ya. Mo ma sema because at time no ya fa ma o mi ama mo. Oh na say ya na ye de no ma.
Oh okay.
O free fee. And a fact. Yes.
Hey, trouble.
His father was.
One cousin, if he and this was
that crow, yeah, then a party card, Baba Chairman. I said that. What I'm going to do, say, I said that.
You're going to be a farmer.
May some more not that I'm doing yet. May some
2024, wait to be a farmer.
Yeah, the Baumia party card. I don't see it.
Okay, I don't see free.
Sana, Namedia.
Say I mean him say we go share them training we boys of college we train because they say no open the skill propaganda no obi private your friend is secret ballot we be say no kwa catch obi say
Chaso Asema ye me da ba ko ne say and about 950,000 persons exited poverty between 2024.
Yeah, I said already 360.
360. Oh, fourth quarter, no, third quarter, no.
Yes.
Am I 950,000? No,
no, the communication
from the Ghana Statistical Service.
Yes.
Between 2024 quarter 3 to 2025
yes,
quarter 3.
Yes. Between no and
I said 2024.
Until one quarter na work na, but we can in abomu a ebe ma 950,000
from 2024.
2024. We go stretch as a 2024 year bibia ma na say.
And now 2024. And you mean we have to be factual
2024 nothing na make our say. No ho. And a girl Mama breakfast. Oh baby, but say akwa de watch e beka
ho. Station.
Oh say omo de bacho na.
Okay.
Ene asamaka se
aka ho.
Abeka ho. Until you encourage others no.
But say franchise, e be a franchise owner no.
Na say na bua na fo.
Global
but ebeko ye pese no ye encourage others no no so ye. Because say amate say wachi. Enso beka.
Wo beto fuel a.
No wachi.
Ya wuni wachi.
Oh, wouldn't you watch? Yeah, the fufu beka. By Papa reset no ye kan wa say. Reset. What's a GPR to you for crown so ankasa tax force ah. Omo hwe drivers na omo charging unapproved.
Okay.
First no. In discipline na ye kan be.
Okay.
Aden na wa de ope. Say matu lorry fare. Transportation why? Na wo ye wunu asa. Nti we nso say me na me wa ha matumi de we nso say me na me wa ha enye indiscipline na ene dishonesty anka ba bia na sidi ne dollar yi abeduro ni ade ka impact I was yenya na omemba anka nye bi ni but we don't have that price control system whereby aban betra flat staff house and say betra ba bi ne say ye beton we say ye ma market na nkasa competition ni ade indeterminate but to the bia ye ndwene ye nyina ye nua ho wo ndwene wo nua ho na obi nso dwene wo ho no na nyina ye niam yi but MPP jame ya domo a jabana ya de o de makan
okay
ye de ebebo mpaye
e de ama wo
se menya ye national chairman I said nketi anka mesre no na ye declare 1 day or 2 days or 3 days fasting and prayers e de aboy nua ye se wo nua kwa ahokyere mu aboa
is as omo wa ahokyere
omo wo typical serious ahokyere mu enti de ye betima ya ma omo in this moment and I say you best to declare 3 days fasting and prayers e de amaye nuano said the bear said o china bi e bia
so mo betimi aloni ase dun kete akra ma omo kakra
ase de be den ama because
ana fifi kwete ana
fifi so well omonye omontromra se bibia nu a ye betena se ne adwendwen because ese ye de ba omi ama mo na de mu ye besa ye de fo aye de asa ka mo ho enti ye hwe omo na nsam na omo ka
yes
efa ba omia ensem omo ka efa Kennedy ho ni nyina nso no ya twura to
more recordings ni nyina
obi ewo ho enti nyame ya adom na omo wia because ese omo mienu ena ye dan ya ba ko ba na omo mienu so no se wo kọ ensem ayenya enough ebeboa
momo camp
already na nkasa no abanya omaya ye bu ni nei tokro na ho ena wanya ba bia bewura all things be ne ko se ne ma ko se ne ekoya me by June me ye a walk a thank you walk. Me lead a thank you walk from Oblast Sports. At the Akrofuom Staff House. Akoda many the 4 man here the organizing Penkofa ho. Yes, about 5 or something in the whole room.
Well, so talk 999.
Or for bonus come say so.
Oh, there be Sabeka say
before June. Before the Obakani Mahama said command mu say na command mu yashi ni edundum kania na kafu kebe organize demonstration na mebo. Na say aban na born home the other na yenyi da kro nsuo.
Na mommo na ba.
Na ye matching free baby nko baby nkyere say ye bo mampani say the be ya obia be hu say oba na oye ni ye a ye be bo na ba so wanye ni ye nso a ye be ka na say sa da no du a me hwe say me nua Patrick Boama sorry wo de ni Isaac Boama omu nyina be ba na ye nyina ya machi na ye de thank you ensema gu krata aso ne edu anka obi di say wo no wa ready na aman omo wa ma no nyina hu say Ghana de yeti democracy ase na niam ko ye nso a opposition for kra nso ye dey e ka bi because say fuel a ye to unim so ko to fuel bia pe President Mahama o fele o tank bia me nua Isaac Boama fele no tank bia President Mahama de more than 500 Ghana cedis de share no boto a chinye bia ni ho na meboa
is it not the 500 is my boot?
Or Chelsea,
I didn't be 17, 16.
Now say,
buy 5
cedis. When see forever. So there be a one propaganda. Only there, for the highest pricing. We were free there was a lower price. Maybe I was for high price. $17 cedis to $1. We were free there original yet 40. I can say so dollar good enough.
Moko na mu wia. Na moko yi nipa na obesa di ntwo no. E de ne ba. Yenso ye besa aka mo nsema moka fa no me da.
Me da say Dr. James Kwabnabon Febe Pacho oni ye be wie. Oh.
Obi.
Doc.
So far, say, preparation towards D-Day. No?
Yes.
I want to believe, say, as a member of the committee, any party members, our delegates, that been command say in terms of transparency, I think it's been fair. The MPP, I knew when me say the MPP and I mean any MPP I mean who nay so senior bebre.
Yes, improve work on any man.
I doubt. I don't think so. So they should be concerned about the party and its spirit and the ethos values are
yes
can't matisse omo candidates ni bi ba ku bi yenu bi matisse omo kan wasem it's a matter they should I'm sure the committee no say minu abo amabeka it has been a matter knowing Joe say usu say omo would have that as a core issue to discuss also money omo she aspirants no to sign a certain document anyway it's a choice but you can the law cannot change the hearts of men if they are unwilling to change at the end of the day spirit ben kwa no mo dey ba be sign ade no and so far nsema ebinumo keka any the almost reply any the almost chocho mahubi I'm not going to be more MPP than the MPP people. The Mekacho Munyan say they should be introspective. Womu and we are womu no more share. Then the last point. Obi a number me tite dana yananum kayo say kasa techrema embro yananum kano na enne ne masemo and him say the internet never forgets no na my it tells you the ancient wisdom of our forebears. Akasa no kasa hodo ewo Ghana nyina ba kum yenu miensa you have phrases similar to that when you dey kasenti asemwa obi metimi akafa ho ene ni ato aba wi a mintimi hwe wani mu nka eni se meka ne sure asemwa minim se enye no kre efa wo obi ho minim makuma mu se enye no kre atesem ebi kra nipa na oka che me no wanka asem ni nyina so but enam se e asem ebegu hu finti me koka eni se meka na meka obi a obi mi hunu obi a wa bre obi ase ama na ya kwatia na nipa na ya kwatia nti wo ama wa ye tenten mi hu bi da ensi so da. You don't rise by lowering others. It never happens. And you know, the spirit of human beings, I hear the spirit of God in us, is one that even in death cries to the Maker. You want the biblical text? Abel. Not only Abel. Go to Hebrews 12. Yeah. There's a blood that cries more than the blood of Abel.
Sure.
In death. It means saying no. Say kamun kwa mufia someone can fail. But and now say what repercussions on the nation and the politics of decency.
Sure.
Amanyo someone need your room. Amanyo someone and your time. Amanyo someone didn't kabumuba. Amanyo someone did do. Amanyo someone enyam so. Amanyo sama edi nyado amanyo sama edi nkanko amanyo sama ekanipo bom amanyo sama etu bone ase amanyo sama edi mpuntu ba enye konkonsasem mate mese otan yamfa nya amanyo sama nyi
yes
enunti na de mesere wo mo se de yeto aba wi a wontimi hwe obi ani mu nka no maka bi kwa mumani si wa enekwe no muntwa so na enye de
nti obi
eno bi na ba ko ayi Eric ozi e ba power listen to the program e ba power
obi just 30 seconds maminda minia Kabila na me colleague ase for Efutu Odama here as a political party. They be America the MPP existence, no. It's very, very critical for the sustenance of Ghana's democracy now built. It's most Kabila DC, say yes, wanna in position here as a credible alternative to the government in power today. We will not only have failed our own people, but we would have failed this country called Ghana. Insempi na wakodo ye din komo wechi and yenya abre ye National Council of Elders ye din komo adwin p na oboboba kwana ye be fado ye be build up this party after the 31st election. Seti Kabila ka wakuma to him MPP will rise again and will rise to power.
Onye the MPP he grew up
say wakwa there Obra Erebo. At times you go. At times you go
based on them. Say
Pochobi. I
will fake. I know original.
See, but very simple. Yeah, where you fake. When you there's a course, there's a theory called the life course.
Sure.
Life theory. Now, when you study it, what it actually says is that your dimension be more the lifespan development. Nipa biano who stages. Yeah. Now, Aquano or developer, Arnold van Gennep. His life itself and inspire the postulation of that theory.
Sure.
So I say, all ups and your downs. Yeah. Who flows and ebbs. I said them sem. Ye wo isum and ye wo high.
Yes.
The American you say me as for the words some words beyond my me, I don't use them. The American say there was a time Obi, and I'm not mentioning words. There was a time in my young life where it was prominent for one to say, me NPP.
A member of the NPP.
And people who belong to the NDC were hiding.
Yeah.
When I was in secondary school, Prempeh College, when I was in teacher education college, training college at Wesley College in Kumasi, when I was at the university first degree, and I'm talking between the period of 1995 to 2005. Anybody, student leadership, they were hiding to go and meet. And then, that mean what I say doing Kachakai. Or say I didn't done it. Then this is the party of the professionals. Even it may be questionable. But he has a point there.
And you're questionable, bro.
I said he may.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what can I say. You see, and now, no, of course, and you're making the NPP's own record is showing that enthusiasm about, because they've departed from their values.
Which values are?
And yet, NPP, New Patriotic Party, Ghana would almost have become a one-party state.
Yeah.
By the NDC. Progressive Alliance was not. Do you know NDC didn't start in 1992? I mean, and yet NDC in Kwana Newo. It was called a Progressive Alliance. The NDC, EGLE, every Ghanaian living everywhere, DPP, NCP, 4. And we have Progressive Alliance. 96, and eventually, Ntitimuno Baya, NDC can take call. And I'm telling you that the strongest force was the NPP to have been able to offer an opposition. And in 96, they had the largest number of seats in parliament in the opposition, 61, and a PCP. Then the NCP, any PNC, a Cambo Mufomo, PNC 4B, and no because the PNC remained. And I almost only have 5 seats now. 66. That time opposition was 66, but they held the 134 majority side of the house to their numbers. What I know is that the minority leader then, the office crown and now baby are not members of parliament. That is the kind of the NPP, the intellectual party kind of. Today, can you say it's same? I doubt.
Mamenasi James Kwabena Bonfe, any attending can Ekosiisen On Asempa FM. Many thanks to the MP for Effia constituency, Honorable Buamanyako, Esquire, private legal practitioner, member of parliament. Honorable Azuma, so member of parliament, Akrofuom constituency in the Adanse enclave of the Ashanti region. Also and Dr. James Kwabena Bonfe, or a managing editor of the National Forum newspaper and a socio-political commentator. Yet you made an AC and Yamea Duma or China. Ye besign Eddie Ekosiisen Abremo. Bedin your say Bonsu. The late Yao Sapon, Charlie.